Please help me. They took this girl, took her to go and do pregnancy tests without me knowing, without the father knowing, and lied to her that they were taking her for COVID test.
Nigerian government should make sure that before anybody open a school, that they're well registered and they have all the facility on ground to open the school. And also make sure that the school follow the rules and regulation of Nigerian educational system. Failure to do so, Nigerian government should close that school down. They should not wait till something like this happen before they close the school down. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, you're highly welcome. My name is Joy. Today's video is on a young girl, 10 years old girl who attends CHRISLAND School, and not just only her, they have other children, young children, that they traveled on a school trip to Dubai. That this school is CHRISLAND, so it's a routine. I don't understand. They travel for vacation and they have a lot of children with them. So traveling to Dubai, these children was uncared for. They were left alone, unsupervised by their teacher or who traveled with them in the hotel. How can a parent hand over her children or her daughter or her son to you, thinking that they're in a safe hand, only for you to take them to Dubai and just leave them alone by themselves to do whatever they want to do? This is a 10 years old girl. And they said they have other children. So these children was left alone, and according to the mother of the girl, she said they said she gave somebody a charger, and the person said, oh, she went to ask the person for the charger, and the person said, go to the toilet, your charger is there, only for her to go to the toilet. And she was some group of guy hold her and say, oh, you have to drink this, and they gave her something to drink. After drinking that, she didn't know what she was doing. This has been happening. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. And that's why I was saying Lagos state government or Nigerian government should be serious with all this school. They should have a routine check. If it's every month or every 3 months, to check if they are keeping to the rules and regulation of educational system. Because you cannot take people's children to Dubai and you leave them unsupervised. You leave them to do what they want to do. These children are not adults, they are teenagers, they are children, they don't know anything. So somebody should be there watching them 24 hours. So there's a video of some sexual acts by these children. Those who watch the video, I don't want to watch the video, I don't want to see the video, because I can't even imagine my own child in that video. That is, I don't want to see it. But what I'm saying is that there must be a negligence, a carelessness, somebody who doesn't care, somebody who just feel like, oh, these children can be left alone and they do what they like. Because you cannot tell me that if you travel with your own child to Dubai, you're going to just leave your child to do what they want to do. So I can see some negligence to the core. I'm so happy that Lagos state government have shut down the school, but I think there should be some arrest. Who are the teachers that took these children to Dubai? They should be arrested. I mean, the teachers or whoever that is involved in this Dubai trip, they should be arrested. They should be, be questioned. They should pay for this. I mean, there should be a jail sentence, and they should stop them, or they should never be allowed to, work or teach in any school again. That is why I like UK. If it's in UK, whoever teacher that is involved in this thing, because what happened is that they try to cover this up. They try to cover it up. They try to cover everything up. Do you know what happened? Because I'm going to allow you listen to the mother of one of the child. But they called the mother and they said your child was involved in kissing, that you should take the phone off her and don't tell your husband. And as naive as that woman is, she accepted and said, oh, I'm not going to tell my husband. I'll just go talk to my daughter. Why there is a sex tape running around, people were watching it. And the parent of these children who are involved in this don't even know what was happening. Even to the extent that they were taking these children secretly to go and do a pregnancy test without the parent knowing, because this school has a day school and a boarding school. So it's a day school and a boarding school. So they were taking these children for tests, telling the parent they were taking them for COVID tests. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. That school should be shut down forever. And as I said, whoever is involved, whether it's the teachers or whoever is involved, should be arrested and serve a jail sentence. They should never allow them close to any school or close to any children. So guys, I'm going to leave you all here. I will allow you to watch the video of the mother. Do you understand? But what I'm going to say is that we parents should be very careful. Sending your children to boarding school or any school, don't look at the decoration of the school thinking that the school is okay. You have to make sure that the school has the right facility. When it comes to the teachers, security, the staff, everything has to be checked before you allow your child to go to any of this school, because you know that the government, Nigerian government, is not doing it. Those who are supposed to do it, they just bribe them. Believe me, some of the school in Nigeria, I'm not saying by fact, but I believe that some of the school, 1 year, 2 years, nobody come to check them. Nobody come to see what they're doing, whether it's right or wrong. They just carry on. As long as the school is running, that's it. Until something like this happens before they start taking action, which is not supposed to be like that. Why do you have to wait for something to happen before you start taking action? That's just my own concern. But you guys, please leave your comment. What do you think? Do you think is the parents' carelessness? Because according to what some people said, people who watched the video, they said it's not a rape. It's like they know what they were doing. So it's like these children has been doing this thing for a long time. It's not something they just did for the first time. Is it from the parent? Is it the parent fault, or is it? For me, I don't care whether the children has been doing this for a long time, but for the fact that it was done in the care of the school, that is school trip, that's enough for me. They shouldn't even have that time, that space. They should not have even the security should be there, that somebody should be there watching them, that they will not even have the 1 minute to even try it. That's for me. That's my own belief. So, but leave your comments and let me know what you think. So I'm going to leave you all here. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment and share if possible. And let me leave you to, listen to one of the parents of the child in CHRISLAND. Is it CHRISLAND School? Yeah. I love you guys, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.
Good evening, mothers. Good evening to everybody, to fellow Nigerians. Please, I am making out this cry to everyone to help me out. About a month ago, I was on my way out of Lagos. So I got a call from Mrs. Azike, a head teacher from CHRISLAND. So she called me that she needed to see me. I said, okay, that I'll come when I return back. So 2 days after, I came to the school. When I got to the school, I met her with 2 other women in her office, and they introduced me as, one introduced herself as Mrs. Kemi. I can't remember her surname, and the other one. So that they came from CHRISLAND headquarters. I said, okay, is there a problem? They said no, that they just wanted me to know that my daughter, whom I left in their care, that they took to Dubai, that she had a kiss with a boy, and the boy also kissed her. So they found out that they got that kissing thing from True and Dear. So I said, okay, if it is that I will curtail, that what they wanted me to do was for me to take her phone from her, so that they won't keep practicing that. I said, okay, if it's just that I will collect, I was going to get the phone from her. So if there was any other thing, they said no. Even Mrs. Kemi told me that I should not tell my husband, that it is not everything women discuss or disclose this to their husband. So I said, oh, okay, no problem. As long as this is just kissing, and that I will caution my daughter. So I left them. Then I didn't hear anything from them again. The girl was going. I thought everything was fine. Not until after 2 to 3 weeks that we had that conversation, Mrs. Azike, the head teacher, now sent me a link that she wanted us to have a Zoom meeting by 5 p.m. I said, okay, that I was going to join them. So by the time, So by the time I logged on, I did not see anybody. I had to call her that I did not see anybody online. She now said, okay, she was going to contact the rest people. I said, okay. So we had that meeting. There were many people, boards of directors, which I was even the one asking them, what is your name, sir? What can you introduce yourself? And so one particularly said that his name is Aki. So the Aki was the one, like the person leading the meeting. He began by saying, if there is no forgiveness, there won't be sin. If there is no sin, there won't be forgiveness. He was speaking in parable. At a time, I had to, I said, what are you talking? What are you people discussing that you are just, He now said, no, that they just wanted to do a follow-up to ensure that I have withdrawn phone and to check on how is doing. I said, okay, is fine. But he now made a comment. He said, when it happened, I said, sir, what happened? He said, did not tell you. I said, no, did not tell me anything. So on that, I'm sure they have the record of that Zoom meeting. So I was screaming at them. I said, tell me what? I don't understand. Did anything happen? Said no. So I said, okay, as it is now, I don't even know what you people are talking about. But if it extends more than this, that my husband will definitely know about. But the way people are calling me that, I'm not comfortable with it. So at the end, we finished the meeting and we left. They didn't tell me anything. I went on my own. So the day after, a parent called me after we had that Zoom meeting the next day that please, that she needed to see me, that it is very, very urgent. So I had to go to her house. When I got to her house, she said something has been trending in CHRISLAND, that which I am not even aware, that she has told them that if this woman knows that she doesn't think I am aware of this incident. So the woman now called me that, look at this video, see what is trending in CHRISLAND, that all the parents are aware. So immediately I informed my husband, look at what is going on. So we began to call Mrs. Azike. She refused to pick her call. I called her more than 20 times. She didn't respond to the call. But later, I think she spoke with my husband and told him that she doesn't know anything if such a thing existed. So that was how we began. I even began to beat my daughter that, why would this happen? What is going on? So as we were beating her, the girl now said, Mommy, please, can I talk to you? I said, okay, what is it? She said that the CHRISLAND, Mrs. Azike, threatened her not to speak out. That she should not speak out. So she narrated how it happened, how they abandoned them in hotel, how the school left them, and how she got, into this thing that is happening now. So even on our behalf, they have been coming to have meeting. They've been sending delegates from their headquarters to have meeting with my daughter without my consent. I was not aware, we were not informed. So please, I am begging Nigerians to help me. Help me, because CHRISLAND was trying to hide this issue. CHRISLAND was trying to push us out of the way. And my daughter was going psychologically, insane. Please, I need help as a mother. I am begging fellow Nigerians to help me. Please, that is my cry. Please. So as a mother, and the part that CHRISLAND played to cover up this issue, this rape issue. CHRISLAND, on the day of Mother's Day, I was in school. We were all there, not knowing that they had other people, other delegates that came to interrogate my daughter. As soon as we finished that Mother's Day, I left, and they took my daughter elsewhere to go and interrogate her without my consent. Secondly, they've been threatening my daughter that if she speaks out, that they are going to kill her. That it is a men's world. That she should keep quiet. She shouldn't disclose to me. And my daughter was dying in silence. I didn't know. Every day when she's going to school, I'll be forcing her, Julian, come out. I'll be telling her, come outside. Come outside. This child won't want to go to school. Even a teacher, Mr. Timothy, her class teacher was calling her a stupid girl, useless girl. In the midst of other children, in the midst of other students. Please help me. They took this girl, took her to go and do pregnancy tests without me knowing, without the father knowing, and lied to her that they were taking her for COVID tests. They took her almost 3 times for COVID tests. Please, is it possible? Do they use blood sample for COVID tests? Do they use urine for COVID tests? And I did not know, not until this thing came up. And to crown it all, because we have started confronting them, because we have started telling them that we are aware of what has happened, they now sent her a suspension letter. After I carried my daughter, handed her over to you, and you people were begging me that she should come. We paid a lot for her to go to that trip with you. And you got there, left them uncared for. Please help me. I need help. I need help. My daughter is not okay. Please, I need help. If there is any way you people can help me, please help me. I need help, please. So, when I was asking my daughter to explain to me what happened, my daughter said that they went out in the morning to have breakfast, and one of the boys, Kachi, begged her that she should borrow him her phone charger. So she gave Kachi the charger. Then later in the evening, I think after they had dinner in the evening, the Kachi now called her room that she should come and pick up her charger. So she went there. When she went to the place to get the charger. When she got there, they opened the door, and one of them asked her to take her charger from the toilet. That it was when she entered the toilet that they now hijacked her, told her to drink, to take a substance. So they were all under the influence of drug. So after that, she did not know what she was doing again. So that was what she narrated to me, and they told her to be climbing them, and somebody stood and was videoing them and was posting it out. So